Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Cats. We're playing Aviary Attorney, and we're about to cross-examine Monsieur Rougier. I don't know if that's how you... Rougier. I'm not French. I haven't taken French in 4 years. 6 years, actually. Give me a break. Anyway.
Very well then, hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron Rougier, am an honest man.
The defense may proceed with the cross-examination. Okay. Let's see. The dinner went magnificently. The photographer replied, Mr. Grandwy left to visit the garden. Okay. What do I have in my evidence? Okay. This is a red herring. Let's see. Ooh. Cigar was found at the bottom of the fountain. Okay. Well, I don't really have anything there. Baron, we saw the murder scene in your garden for ourselves. When was the last time you visited it? When was the last time you ventured into your own garden?
As it happens, I have quite serious allergies and haven't been in my own garden for years.
Years, you say?
Indeed.
That's not right. Baron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny.
Oh? And why is that?
Because we have hard evidence that you visited the garden recently. I think I'm giving him a higher voice right now, my bad.
Balderdash, my word is gold. Show the court this so-called hard evidence that I've been in my garden.
This was found in your garden. This was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Right beside where the murder occurred. Oops. I got a thingy. A cigar butt? That can belong to anybody, and...
Prosecutor, please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Baron.
That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars, but I must apologize, Monsieur Falcon, for I misunderstood your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. But naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin.
You see, Falcon, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I would find that believable if the cigar were casually discarded. But as it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience. And a little paddling.
The cigar butt was not dropped, it was deliberately hidden. There are any number of possible explanations.
Are there? Because I can only think of one. That is, that you, Baron Rougier, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities.
Did I now? And what illicit activities would those be?
You want me to spell it out? Fine, let's put everything on the table. You, Baron Rougier, murdered Monsieur Grandwy, and that is what you were trying to keep hidden.
Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen.
That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegation is baseless. You have no evidence, no means, motive, or opportunity. No evidence? Think harder, Monsieur Rabbington. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Rougier as the prime suspect. You want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. His lion's claws are as sharp as a surgeon's blade. Gutting a frog belly would be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robinho confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws.
Ridiculous! I would never threaten a man with violence.
You want a motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2. This is preposterous. And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he served steak, food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To blood the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to perfect an alibi for himself. Photographing the guest in front of his handless clock made for easy editing. It's quite an ingenious plan, that I must say. Prosecutor, you're gonna let this slanderous yawn go uncontested? Say something. Object. Oh, you're pitifully useless. After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So out of desperation, he threw it into his fountain, out of sight of his guests and any snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Seigneur Putois de Miao, since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Caroline was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised. This is an outrage. Judge, I demand that you disbar this ranting lunatic. No, there is only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You're a bourgeois of the worst kind. How dare you, garçon? The utter nerve for a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something is so heinous. I'm nothing like the fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist. No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs. You incredulous whelp. I had to gut you right here and now like a damned frog. Could someone please restrain the Baron? I'm on it, Your Honor. Let's go, old man. To the concierge with you. Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself. This is quite the turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add? Well, in a manner of speaking, to be honest, no. Then I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask the animals of the course, please be patient in this time. Oh, that was the wrong voice, but okay. Falcon, that was pretty incredible! Thank you. I just hope it was enough. What do you mean? You just proved Cataline's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure. Sparrowson, I think you misunderstood something important about the justice system. What's that? I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just not possible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved Dame Cataline's innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she is not guilty. I'm not sure that I understand the difference. We have reached a decision. In the light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. On a note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Caroline de Miao, to be not guilty. Yay! Not guilty! That's weird that the jury had nothing to do with anything. Monsieur Falcon, Petite Sparrowson, you did it! Yeah, I suppose we did, didn't we? We should head back to the office so we could celebrate properly. You did it, Falcon. I can't take all the credit. This was a group achievement. I'm so proud of you both. I'll go get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses. You were amazing, Monsieur Falcon. Oh, it was nothing. I very much like the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. That was an act of sheer genius. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson and I just worked at unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Monsieur Falcon, there's no need to play coy. The case is over. Play coy? Don't tell me you're actually being sincere. I'm completely lost. Oh, wow. I thought the goody-goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you. Uh-oh. Oh. I murdered Monsieur Grenouille. I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. It was nothing personal, just business, you understand? Business? To increase my papa's share in the train company, of course. My papa always said the drunk old frog was the weakest link. Your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Rougel's cigar butt hid in the garden. Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose that was putting too much faith in the brains of the Paris finest. But Falcon proved that Monsieur Rubinio's photograph was edited. It was edited. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Gangui in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Monsieur Rubinio to paint me over the Baron Rougiel to add hands to the clock. But that lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering the photograph by trial day. It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly. Oh, I feel like shit. And I'm sure Falcon does too. What's with the silence? You should both be proud. There are many lawyers in the whole of France who could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois kitty like myself. I think you should leave. Fine. So much for celebrations. Here's a payment for your services, straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, petite person. Falcon, what do we do now? Falcon? Wow, okay. Cool, thanks game. Thanks. Oh, I feel so terrible. I don't want to make this a short episode. Let's see the beginning of the next trial. And I'll leave it as a cliffhanger. And then we'll call it end of Act 1. January 7th, 1848. The Palais du Louvre. The Palais du Louvre. Let us be reasonable, senors. I am sure that this is a simple misunderstanding. Oh, I think he's Spanish. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest the Spaniard. Ooh, a fox among wolves. We'll see what this brings next time on Let's Cats.